Another one bites the dust. Phillies go down tonight in Chicago 5-1. And again, Aaron Nola brutalized by the big inning and the long ball. Again, this guy, I'm sorry. They got to get rid of him. I mean, he always has the one inning. Always has the one inning. And this offense needs to wake up. Like, this is not, like, this is clearly, they're just, I'm at a loss for words with this team. I guess I know they hit the home, they live and die with the home run ball. But again, one inning that they can only score runs at, and they muster up one run. One run. Like, they're getting to be like almost as laughable as the Mets. I mean, this team is just, I'm sorry. you know, maybe so a couple of our viewers were right when they said that this team is a fourth place team. I got a couple quick comments. Let me get to it. Elephant in the Room says this offense sucks. That's an understatement, Elephant. That is an understatement. I mean, they might actually, if you said they sucked, I mean, might be a little better than what it is. They are putrid right now. Star Wars saying, fire Rob, please. Star Wars, to be honest with you, you think Mattingly's going to turn this team around? Nah. Crawford was an offensive standout tonight. Yeah, he had a couple hits tonight. He did drive in a run. But it was weird. The way they're handling him. He said the Phillies are the Mets. Adam C's checking in. He said between the Flyers and Phillies is night and day. It is, Adam. It is. My son's saying tear it all down and rebuild again, as Evan would say. Oh man, this was just it was bad. It was bad. I mean, it got to a point where like I literally put the Flyers game on and was watching and had it on my computer here. Watching it, getting prepared to do this show. I was watching it, but it was going back and forth between that, man. So what Brobe's saying. I don't know what you're talking about there, man. But it was rough, man. We're gonna go over the scoring real quick. So let's go into the summary as we go into the bottom of the second. It would be I'm looking right here. Miguel Amaya would grin into a double play, and Ian Happ would come in to score, giving Chicago a 1-0 lead in the bottom of the second. Bills would go down quietly, as they did for most of this game. Would go down quietly, and then in the then later on in the inning, Dansby Swanson would hit a 3-run home run, putting them up 4-0 in the second inning, and they would stay that way until the bottom of the third, when Michael Conforto would hit a sac fly, and Michael Bush would score, giving Chicago a 5-0 lead. It would stay like that up until the top of the fifth inning, when Justin Crawford would hit an RBI double, scoring Bryson Stott, cutting the lead to 5-1, and it would stay that way for the rest of the game. The Phillies could only muster up one run. Now let's look at. I mean, these box scores are. I mean, they're pitiful. 1 run on 6 hits, no errors. I mean, at least they didn't commit an error this game. Ooh. Chicago 5 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. The winning pitcher tonight was Ray, and Aaron Nola again takes the loss. He's 1-2 with a 5.06 ERA. 5.06. Man. Dave Yarnell checking in. Are you really surprised where this team is right now? Honestly, yeah, Dave, I am. I am, because they, I didn't think the pitching would be as bad as it is. Like, seriously, I don't. Me and Matty will probably differ on this. I don't feel like the pitching's lived up to its end of the bargain in this. The offense we knew was going to be up and down. It's been up and down for the last 3 years. But the pitching has not lived up to the end. Jesus Luzardo, he hasn't lived up to it. Aaron Nola's been up and down. Christopher Sanchez has been up and down. Taijuan Walker is what he is, and Painter's a rookie. I mean, I'm sorry, but right now, to me, the starting pitching hasn't lived up to it. Hasn't lived up to it. It hasn't lived up to expectation in my what I'm saying. The Phillies are the Mets. He sings that yesterday. Oh, we sung it. Okay. Evan saying somebody sacrificed the Sixers and Phillies to turn the Flyers around, and I'm okay with that. How about them Flyers? Yeah. Yes, I can understand. Star Wars, those Flyers, 2 wins away. I think that series is done, by the way. I would love to. God, I want to talk with Matty. He's saying take it one game at a time. I'm telling you right now, I'm calling it that series is over. The Penguins cannot stay with the Flyers. Plain and simple, they can't skate with them. And Vladar is outplaying Skinner. And Skinner's been standing on his head. Like that series should be right now. I mean, the Flyers should have won 6. I think they could have scored 6 goals in the first game. I'll tell you what, Skinner probably saved a good 3 or 4 goals from going in tonight. It could have easily been a 6-0 game. But yeah, Elephant in the Room saying this team could be frozen in mediocrity for a long time with some of these contracts. Not really. I don't believe in that. Big contracts can get moved too. So he says, how ugly can it get? Phil's dropped 6 in a row. Can't hit with runners in scoring position. They haven't been able to hit with runners in scoring position for the last 4 years. I don't know why you guys think that that's some sort of surprise. Can't field, can't pitch. Sure is a whole lot of can't. What happened? Yeah, what happened was exactly that. Their pitching staff carried them. Okay, they would get hot for a few games, put up a ridiculous amount of numbers, and then boom. Now it's not getting that way. And to be honest with you, to me, I'm going to get into my Broad Street bottom line right now. My Broad Street bottom line is this: something has to be done. And I don't think they're going to fire Robbie right away. If they continue down in this path, I kind of agree with Matty B, with the sense of they probably will give him till the middle of May before they decide to make a change. But this team right now is just god awful. Just god awful. Like between Stott and Bohm not hitting the ball, the top of the lineup. Like I'm going to tell you right now, first 5 guys in the lineup tonight. First 5 guys, which is Turner, Schwarber, Harper, Garcia, Marsh. Those guys were 3 for 20. 3 for 20. It's $1.50. 3 for 20 with 2 walks and 3 strikeouts. That's not good enough. That is not good enough. I'm tired of seeing Turner trying to swing for the fences. Schwarber, that's what he does. Same thing with Harper. Harper, I don't, he got the single. With him anymore, it's been single or home run. He never hits a double. He's not driving the ball in gaps. Garcia is what he is, and so is Marsh. Again, top 5, 8 for, I'm sorry, 3 for 20. 3 for 20. Schwarber batting at 213. At least Harper got his average up a little bit. So did Turner. But the bottom lineup, Alec Bohm, 133. 133. Do the Phillies not have a third baseman in their system that they can't just bring up for a couple games? Maybe send him down. You know, send him down. Is he out of options? Maybe somebody can answer that for me. Maybe send Bohm down. Have him work on his game. Same thing with Bryson Stott. I think them two should take a trip to Lehigh. I really do. My son's Evan's saying they lived and died by the long ball for the last 5 years. Dave Yarnell saying, my thing with this team is that the manager should change the lineup and try something new instead of the same lineup day in and day out. It's getting old after a while. Yeah, the problem is though, Dave, he doesn't switch up unless the little red binder tells him. He said, I'm surprised Marshawn got a hit. I don't blame Marshawn. I don't. The guy plays once a week. When JT's healthy, plays once a week. So, I mean, this team, I'm at a loss for words with this team, man. It's more like a dolphin with wings exists than that there is a taker for Nola. Oh, I don't know about that. You can trade Aaron Nola. The thing is, you may have to eat some of that contract that he just recently signed, but somebody will take him. He'll be a good 3 or 4 somewhere. I don't think he's a 1 or a 2 anymore, but they're just, I don't know. They're in a lot of trouble, man. I mean, they got the Cubbies, and then they go play the Braves before they come back home, and man, they're in some serious trouble right now, and it don't look good. It don't look good, and first thing they're going to do is they're probably going to get rid of Topper. I mean, is Mattingly really going to turn him around? I mean, Mattingly was a former major league head coach. I think that's why he's on the coaching staff. So if they have to get rid of Topper, he's there. I don't know. I don't see it. I just don't see it with this Phillies team at all. All right, let's right now we're gonna take a trip around the bases. Alrighty. We're going to start off up in Boston. It was the Red Sox 8, the Tigers 6. It was the Astros 9, the Guardians 2. It was the Marlins 5, the Cardinals 3. It was the Reds 6, the Rays 1. That's right. My Reds, I picked them to win the Central. Remember that. It was the Braves 9, the Nationals 4. It was the Orioles. Oh, they're in the bottom of the 11th right now in Kansas City. 2-2, Orioles and Royals. Phillies lose 5-1 to the Cubbies. Right now, in the bottom of the 8th, it's the Dodgers 9, the Rockies 1. It is Blue Jays and Angels are tied 2-2 in the 5th. Seattle holds a 3-1 lead over the Athletics right now in the bottom of the 5th. All these teams get together tomorrow, with the exception of the Twins. They come into Shea to take on the Mets tomorrow. Pirates take a trip down to go play the Cubs, and the Dodgers and Giants lock horns tomorrow as the Padres come off of their break today to go to Colorado. So, it looks like it'll be. Oh, White Sox also travel out to the desert to take on the Diamondbacks. So, there you have it. There is a. There you have it. There is your scoreboard for this evening. I'm going to wrap this thing up with you guys as we get ready. Just to give you a little heads up, though, this. Whoa, where'd it go? Yeah, there it is. Big Al will be on the call with you guys tomorrow, and Matty B will follow him up on Wednesday. And of course, this is your Flyers home for the playoffs. That's right. Make sure you guys tune in after every game. Myself or Matty V will have you guys covered as we get ready for games 3 on Wednesday night in South Philly. I cannot wait. I cannot wait for that building to be rocking. And of course, guys, join us Thursday. That's right. First round coverage. The Gridiron Weekly gang of Will, Ed, JP, and the guys, and John Phillips. They will be hosting first round draft coverage. And you might see some familiar faces on there as well. So make sure you guys pop in on Thursday. That is the only thing on Thursday. Is the first round coverage. So make sure you guys tune in for that as we get ready to cover the draft in Pittsburgh. All right, guys. Phillies lose 5-1. Let me get to these comments real quick, and then we can go about our day. It says the Phillies are playing like bleep, and the Flyers are in the playoffs. Fire Rob Thompson. It's a Philly thing. Okay, Star Wars. If that's what you want to do, buddy. Good evening, Mike. Good evening, Robert. He goes, but it's a Philly thing? No. I don't know about it being a Philly thing, Star Wars, but I don't know. He says Thompson is going to have to go through what you already went through when the players stop listening to him. Then he will lose his job. I mean, listen, if his message is getting stale in there, but my thing is, okay, you're going to have maybe, all right, you fire Thompson. The team might start playing a little better after that. I don't know. I mean, to me, honestly, I think it's a little too early. I mean, they're playing bad ball. They are. And their record is what their record is. I'm not ready to give up on them yet. I'm not. But they're making it tough, man. Scoring one inning. The starting pitching for me, I'm gonna fight back on that. I don't think the starting pitching has been as good as it was a year ago. Luzardo started 5-0 last year. Christopher Sanchez was unbelievable a year ago. We had Zach Wheeler in here a year ago. Okay? We have Ranger Suarez. He hasn't been replaced yet. You know? And I just don't know. You can't fire Topper 6 weeks into a season. It's literally 21 games into a season. Can't fire him 21 games in. You know? All right. Phils might not win more than 90 games. I don't know, man. Again, we can't do that. I mean, you know, you can't do that. There's been teams that started off really, really bad and turned their season around. So, maybe the Phillies are taking. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I was about to say something. I caught myself. I'm inserting foot and mouth. Robert said they need to fire Topper now. I don't agree with that. I don't think you fire your manager 21 games into a season. Better chance a broccoli gains consciousness and cures cancer than there being a taker for Turner. I don't know, Elephant. It just sounds like you just want to trade everybody and get rid of them. You know, I'm not mad that they went after a trade Turner. I'm not. They took a shot to go after and try to win a World Series. They went after him. It's no different than when they traded for Doc Holliday. You know, it's no different when they reacquired Cliff Lee. You know, it's no different than when they acquired Hunter Pence and Oswald. It's no different. Like you guys get Dave saying they will win 85 to 88 games at best. I don't know. And you don't know that, Dave, either. You know what I mean? Just as quick as they had a bad April, they could turn around and have a terrific May. It's far too early. It's far too early. Are they playing bad? Yes. Can you be concerned about the way they're playing? Yes. But to sit there and turn around and say, "Oh well, they're only going to win this many games," yeah, you got to put a pipe in it there, buddy. Yeah, you got to stick the proverbial cork in there and kind of because just as they've had a bad month this month, they can easily turn it around. I'm not saying that they are going to, that they're not, that they're going to continue. I'm not saying they're going to continue this free fall either. All I'm saying is we've seen the good and the bad with the Phillies with this. We've seen them where they've gotten out into hot starts and then kind of had to hold on for dear life going into the playoffs. All I'm saying is baseball's a marathon. It's not a sprint. Just sit back and enjoy the marathon. And at the end of the marathon, if they come in with 85 or 84 or 81 or then you guys can say, hey, I said they were going to do that. But until then, enjoy the ride, man. Enjoy the ride. Got the All-Star game coming here this summer. Got the home run contest. Probably all the visual stuff's got to be a lot better than it was in '96. And I remember going to that fan thingamajiggy down the convention center. It was pretty damn cool. A lot of state of the art stuff then. Can I imagine what the stuff is like now? He said, "Do they have another third baseman in the farm system?" You know what? You know who you can ask that question to? Matty B, because Matty B can definitely answer that. I mean, Aiden Miller, but he hasn't played not one game yet this year. So, what can I tell you? All right, guys. Well, listen, that's going to do it for me tonight. Phils lose 5-1 to the Cubbies. Big Al will be on the call tomorrow. So make sure you guys tune in for them. I will see you guys Wednesday night right after the final whistle for Clear the Ice, the post game right after Flyers and the Ice Pigeons. That's right. I'm not calling them Penguins. They're Ice Pigeons. Aaron. Elephant, Robert, Dave. Mikey P checking in. Oh, Mikey P. Mike, you checked in right at the right time because I'm getting ready to go off Star Wars. Thank you, my son. Thank you guys all for definitely stopping in here and checking in. But like I said, Phils lose 5-1. If you're on the campaign, like for Maddie, for firing Robbie, good luck to your campaign. Maybe they may hear you. I know the easiest way for a team to hear you is to dress yourself like a seat. In other words, don't go to the ballpark. You know, it's the only thing I can tell you. If you're that dissatisfied, don't watch them. You know what I mean? Don't have them on your TV if they really get you that upset. But Phils lose 5-1. They get another chance tomorrow to come off the schneid of a 6-game losing streak. So who is on the hill for the Phillies tomorrow? Who the hell went? Oh, no one went tonight, right? Oh yeah, tomorrow's the bullpen game. So yeah, Al's got the bullpen game tomorrow. They're going with was it a starter? They're calling it, or whatever the hell they're calling it nowadays. So yeah, they're going with a guy out of the bullpen to start the game tomorrow instead of Taiwan Walker. So make sure you guys tune in for that. Again, guys, enjoy your Monday night. Phils lose again 5-1. But hey, Flyers won 3-0. So make sure you guys tune in for us. We will have you covered with all that stuff. Have a great night, everybody. And I will see you Wednesday on Clear the Ice. Until then.